Alright, guys. Alright, guys. I'm gonna stop saying alright, guys. This is just getting kind of old. But anyways, oh fuck, about to time out. Just gonna play 2 tables because I haven't been running too well playing 4 tables, and apparently Koro just doesn't care about poker. He just wants to know about how I feel about certain things. And honestly, guys, I really don't care about shit as much as you might think. I just like to argue for the sake of arguing. I mean, I'm usually right, but I just like to poke and prod and make people mad. I don't really know. I don't have any ideas for a utopia society. We're all fucked no matter what. No matter what political route, whatever political decisions are made in this country, it's not going to make a fucking difference. We're all going to be fucked to the same degree. As if somehow, like, Medicaid for everybody is going to be, like, some kind of fucking miracle. Like, give me a break. It's going to be expensive as fuck taxes for everyone, you know? Have you ever seen the, your pay stub? Have you guys looked at your pay stub? Have you noticed that little part where it's, like, Medicaid, and a fucking huge amount comes out of your paycheck just for Medicaid? And this is me, I don't even make shit, so, I mean... Assuming everyone gets Medicaid, that's just going to be a huge tax burden on everyone. And I don't really give a fuck that I don't have insurance. If I get sick, which is very unlikely, I mean, I'm a healthy young man, I work out, I run, I go to the gym. If I get sick, I mean, knock on wood, but if I get sick, worst case scenario, I have to go into bankruptcy, you know, like, it doesn't really fucking matter, you know? People just need to just chill the fuck out. The system we have right now is fucking fine, honestly. I can't think of the last time I needed to go to the doctor for something. I have no fucking idea. We're gonna smash this. I mean, semi-bluffing away. He's got hearts a lot. Hopefully Jack King isn't something that he has. I mean, actually, he doesn't have hearts that much, but I think he could have like Jack 7, which I think he folds there. He could just have random Jack, which he's going to fold. So, I don't know. He might be playing a bit over-aggressive at this point, honestly. But maybe I shouldn't talk about poker, because Koro doesn't care about poker. We're going to get rich off this shit, guys. We're going to make thousands, like we were on the path to before my idiot fucking backer decided to force me to withdraw my roll. He's like, I don't trust this new ignition site. Withdraw your roll and use it to play live poker. At the time, my roll was like 6K, which I had built up from 500 bucks. So I'm like grinding 6K at 2.5 live for a while until, of course, I ran like shit. And then I'm turning Spotify off. It'll probably like somehow fuck me anyway, so I'm just gonna turn it off. But yeah, I don't think my backer, even though my backer is a winning PLO player and he has been for a long time, like I don't think he understands the inherent variance in the game, and I just don't like dealing with people like that. It's like, if you lose for a month straight playing live, that doesn't really say shit about how good you are. Like, first of all, almost every pot you're playing is like a fucking 7-way pot. I mean, and every time you get it in, it's some type of flip for the most part. Like, if you're not running good and just flopping the nuts, like, you're just gonna go through a lot of bad stretches, and it's just fucking annoying. I don't think people understand the variance. I don't think people understand how how much of an outlier you can be and stuff like that. And sure, there were sessions I played where I was intoxicated. A lot of people have played drunk and whatnot, and don't try to act like I'm some kind of like crackhead or something like that. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Smoking on the Makis. Don't judge me. Niggas call me Robert California. Don't judge me. Eating chewing gum, nowhere to put it. Don't judge me. Put the chewing gum on the desk. Don't judge me. Got the 4478. Don't judge me. Not opening this cutoff. Busy thinks I'm trying to call her over here. Do you need to like go outside or something? Cause I'm in the middle of a sesh. Little sesh. Man, 2 tabling sucks balls, but 4 tabling hurts my brain. A lot of tough choices here. God, I mean, I want to just play the 33 PLO 8, which is the softest tournament in the history of poker, again tonight, but I gotta go pick up my girlfriend. Gotta possibly pick up her coworker who's a tranny. Whatever. He's a nice guy. He goes by she. He doesn't go by some weird like tranny name. It's just a dude who dresses up like a girl. I mean, I don't really understand why people get so weirded out. Like for me, it's just like, okay, it's a dude dressed up as a girl. Like I basically think of him as the same way as I would think of an ugly girl who I don't want to fuck. You know what I mean? Like it ain't no thing really. Like what's wrong with being friends with someone like that? And like if that freaks you out so much, you're probably gay or just weird or something like that. But he's a good guy. He actually, his boyfriend is a Syrian guy from Dearborn, and this guy's family actually disowned him when they found out he was dating a tranny, which is sad, you know. I mean, obviously, I don't think it's very easy to find employment when you're a tranny either, but this guy did, and Ragstock, which is a pretty trendy clothing store, they're cool as shit. I mean, they gave my girlfriend a job. They don't give a fuck. They give people who other places shun for societal reasons. They give them jobs, which is nice. Target also gave her a job, but Target is a fucking scum pile. Like, can you imagine? Like, what reason is there to really go to Target for anything? Like, first of all, they don't have any good sales. Second of all, their prices aren't low to begin with. Third of all their shit is trash, made in China, garbage, complete shit. I guess they have a few clothing items that are okay, like their Massimo t-shirts. I don't mind the Massimo t-shirts with the little pockets in the front. Those are okay. But I mean, almost literally everything they have is fucking trash, and they don't have anything that you can't get at Meijer or Walmart. So what is it about Target that people like? Like, what are you gaining from going there? I feel like their target audience is like, I'm gonna bluff at this. I feel like their target audience is like these like young moms for some reason. Young moms like to shop at like Target. Maybe it's because they can get a Starbucks while they're there. I just think Target is a bunch of fucking horseshit. It's a fucking garbage store. Man, I have the nuts, man. Just go away. What are you doing? Ugh, you serious? It's so annoying when it's like you have blockers. I have the 6 blockers. The way he played his hand, it looks like he should never ever have the nuts. So I guess I'm looking at like two pair with a flush draw or some shit. It's just fucking annoying. A lot of the shit that I try to get away with at these stakes is a bit too advanced. I think people are just like, I'm not folding anything. So I think I'm gonna just simplify my game and stop trying to stick all these bluffs in here and spots like that. But let me get back to the topic at hand. Target is a fucking garbage piece of shit corporation, and I have no idea how they're so popular or how they make money. Like, down the street from Target is Walmart, where they have every single fucking thing that Target has, and it's a cheaper price for every single thing. And like, look at like the middle section at Target. They have like futons or like whatever towels. All that shit is trash. Even their bath towels are trash. Every single fucking thing at Target is garbage. Fuck Target. They call my girlfriend into the HR office 3 times because she's not selling enough Target Red cards, which is like their credit card whatever scam system. It's like you have to force these red cards on people. It's like she's deaf. They probably don't even understand what she's saying. Like, who cares about a stupid fucking Target Red card? Big corporations are just fucking AIDS, man. It's all about the smaller places. Like I really like Lucky Market and Fresh Time for grocery stores. Just kind of like medium-sized markets. I mean, Whole Foods is getting better for sure since the Amazon ownership. These are different kinds of stores than some of these other big box stores, but can't wait till the fucking internet just shuts down these motherfuckers. No more fucking Target, no more Walmart. Probably be about 20, 30 years before they're completely gone out of business. I mean, I guess there's still a lot of the thing is a lot of baby boomers and 40-year-old plus types don't do much shopping online, so they're probably still getting some profit out of that, but for the most part, these motherfuckers are going to be gone. Just gone as fuck. And I have irrational anger against them because that's the thing. It's like they're not mean to my girlfriend. They just call her in and give her some fake nice lecture about how she needs to fucking be selling more red cards to people. A red card is like a Target credit card that only a huge piece of shit retard would ever get. I mean, it's like who works as a cashier and wants to push all this shit on people? I feel bad when I go to a place when they're like trying to push their rewards program on you and you're like no and they're like, but bro, you could save 10% right now. It's like, you really think I want to give you my email address and like all this shit just so I can save 10% right now and maybe some money in the future? Like, no, go fuck yourself. But I mean, I'm not mad at the person. I'm just mad at the corporation for forcing their employees to fucking be these charlatans. You know what I mean? It's fucking horseshit. It's capitalism at its absolute worst. Garbage. Bunch of fucking horseshit. Just gonna check. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Getting texts. Shit. Oh, whatever. I like split an eighth with my girlfriend and fuck! Motherfucker, there's no chance I was folding for that. God damn it. I like split an eighth with my girlfriend and I can't remember which half is mine, which half is hers, so I'm pretty sure I'm smoking hers, but she can just have mine. Whatever. I don't care. God, man. I'm just, so much work, so much school. I'm just like a negative ninny lately. I'd like to see this bankroll run up. I'd like to check my fucking bank account one time and see my UB money in there, which is, I probably checked it every single morning for the past fucking like week, and obviously it's not supposed to really be there yet, but I'm just so excited to get that. Like, I think it's like 8,800 bucks or something like that. I'm just real excited. I don't have anything I really want to spend it on, you know. Money is so overrated. Like once you have enough money to cover your rent and your like living expenses and get the food that you want to eat and stuff like that, it's like there's nothing about it that's really like makes you that happy unless you're a girl who loves buying clothes or like whatever. It's just something that's kind of like a security blanket or something like that. By the way, Obama, motherfuckers, Obama, history, history, America's 44th president, history. Just wanted to show off my Obama shirt. My fantasy is that some white nationalist motherfucker sees it and tries to fight me, and then I fucking kick him in the balls and spray him with my mace. I've got a mace on my keychain. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if that's feminine. Come at me, come at me. Try to steal my shit. I will mace your fucking shit. Believe it or not, there's a lot of white nationalists around here, man. I see a lot of them at a community college because, I mean, obviously I'm a loser too, but 99.9% of white nationalists are complete fucking losers who are like 25-year-olds in community college with no job, never had a job, or something like that. Just these fat fucking neckbeards who should be killed. How you like that take? They should be lined up against a wall and fucking have their brains blown out because they have no value to society. Oklahoma City never would have happened if after Waco we went around and fucking just sicked the fucking army, the ATF, everyone after these white nationalist Nazi groups and just slaughtered them, which is what we should do. It's like it's okay to be a terror. It's not okay to be a member of ISIS if they somehow determine via an NSA spying that you're an ISIS member, they'd come and arrest you, right? But if they determine that you're a member of a neo-Nazi group, somehow that's okay, as if neo-Nazis aren't terrorists. What about after a dude ran a bunch of people over with a fucking car? Why can't we classify neo-Nazis as fucking terrorists and go after them with the full force of the law / military? Kill them, throw them in jail. I don't know, man. It makes no sense. Like, it's okay to stockpile weapons. Like, why would it be okay to stockpile weapons? Like, I know there's a Second Amendment that says it's okay, but like that's the most fucking absurd shit ever. No, you shouldn't be allowed to stockpile weapons. If you think that should be legal, you're a goddamn moron. As if like, okay, go back in time to the late 1700s. The idea is okay, our government might turn tyrannical, so the people might need to arm themselves and start another revolution. Okay, well, good luck starting a revolution with a bunch of fucking assault rifles against fucking armed forces that have weapons that are beyond your belief. Have fucking nuclear weapons. So it's like, so give me another good reason for stockpiling assault rifles, you know? Just because some fucking bullshit amendment from the 1700s said so? As if people were like more morally like enlightened back then or something like that. Like, how fucking dumb are people, man? I just hate everyone. I mean, I just hate conservatives. I hate all conservatives. This is gonna be just such a big multi-way pilot. Like, I might be getting the right odds to call, but it's not the strat. Not the strat I'm going with right now. I'm essentially gonna be playing ultra tight pre-flop, just trying to catch people out with some bullshit, stack them. Sometimes it takes some time. Sometimes you run bad for a week or so on end, and it really sucks, but it's all good. I'm gonna play my best. Eventually, just start crushing these fools. be probably easier to 4-table, but I'm not really feeling it right now. I just realized I found my half of the weed, but I accidentally smoked my girlfriend's half of the weed. Not that it should matter, I guess. Who cares? We wouldn't have to split up the weed into, like, you know, let's split up the weed, but she just smokes so much more than I do, and then she claims that she doesn't, so I was like, alright, let's see who fucking smokes more. Let's split it up, and of course she's like almost out, and I just have a bunch left. Because you guys have seen, I just take like one hit off the bong. There's still a bunch left, but I don't need any more. I don't want any more. I'm already high. I don't think people quite realize the level of THC that they have in marijuana right now. You need like a half a hit and you're high. Like, no reason to get like completely fucking blowed the fuck out, really. I'm already feeling exhausted, like I just want to take a nap. It's not a good feeling though. See what's going on with the forums. The other day at work, my manager told me I was zonked out. I looked zonked out. And I was like, I only slept for a few hours last night. It wasn't like a big deal, because, like, I'm pretty much her favorite. This is the new manager, and she thinks I'm like a superhero because I do, like, all the work I'm supposed to do. But she was just like, you look zonked out. So apparently I look zonked out. I don't know, let me guys know if you think I look zonked out. I feel like I look pretty normal. I wasn't high on weed or anything, but I was just on a Mamaki. But the American Mamakis are 2 milligrams, which is sort of a heavy dose. It's kind of scary to think that, like, oh, I think I'm totally sober and blah blah blah, but then maybe what if everyone can tell that you're like fucked up? It's not even that I feel fucked up, but, or like, what if everyone can tell that you're like acting different or whatever? Oh, I hope the referendum on this video isn't just a bunch of people judging me for taking some Mamakis. I'm actually, got a bottle of Mamakis about a week ago. I've gone to the gym every single morning, like around 8 a.m. Pretty much did a bunch of gym shit, and then gone to work every single day and got an A on my history quiz and walked the dog, walked the dog a little bit. But I'm also aware that the come up of taking Mamakis is better than the have been taking them for way too long and need to take a break type feeling. And like, it makes it feel like you're having a hangover every morning, which is weird because I don't even get hangovers from drinking, so it's pretty weird. Man, like, why would we want to talk to you about the movie Kick Ass? You know, some of these comments people make, just it's just like, what are you fucking talking about? Are you like 10 years old or something? Hey guys, does anyone like the movie Kick Ass? I sort of remember what movie that is, but not exactly. Isn't it like, I certainly don't think it was that good, whatever it was. Busy now. Dog might be trying to eat some kind of trash foods out or something. I'm not sure exactly. I don't know if I'm gonna want to wear this Obama shirt. It feels like a ridiculous shirt to wear. Like I fucking like love Obama or something like that. It's not exactly like that. To get an extra like 170 in there. So this we're pretty close, but Oh, I thought I raised. What the fuck? I was trying to raise. God damn it. Maybe calling's okay too. Pretty terrible flop. Man, I thought I clicked raise. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to get these two guys to fold and just get heads up with this guy, and my hand's pretty good, so it's not really too much of a worry, but it worked out horribly, so. I don't really have the best aces here. It's debatable whether I want to just flat or raise, I guess, but since I'm feeling kind of tilted, I decided to raise. Pretty good reason to raise. Did I fucking clock out today? Oh my god, if I forgot to clock out, I'm gonna kill myself. I forgot to clock out last night, and I had to call him like a half an hour after I left, and I was like, yo, I forgot to clock out. And it was this bartender who is really gorgeous, and I'd probably say like everyone has a crush on. She answered, so at least I got to talk to her a little bit. That was worth it. It's weird, like I'd say like 80% of the servers in my restaurant are not attractive, but I don't want to check raise. I mean, I don't really like it if a deuce 3 4 7, a deuce 3 4 6 5, any of those cards. So not betting would be pretty bad, I think. A lot of times, the more I get to know a girl, even if I thought she was smoking hot before, like you start to just think she's less hot somehow. Just continue somehow. I mean, someone can have an ace, you know. It's pretty likely someone has an ace, but it's kind of a bummer that I'm blocking both top two. But he's going to be getting an excellent price on my turn shove, so let's just hope. I don't get it. He just called with only a gutter. Oh wait, everyone's terrible. I forgot for a second. What was that play? That was crazy. That was so crazy. Oh my god. Can you imagine playing Hold'em and seeing people making plays like this? Like, why do people ever play Hold'em anymore? Oh man, my dog is eating a cat. What is it called? You can't eat that. You're a bad dog. You know, catnip. Catnip for dogs. Dogs can't eat catnip. I wonder if it nips their dog, makes him trip out a little bit. Catnip is like salvia for a cat. They just like take a little sniff of it, then they just start going into the vortex, and it's like it's not something that they habitually want, like a drug. Like it's more like something that's like every once in a while, they're like, all right, let's do a little of this crazy catnip, and they just like sprint back and forth a bunch and act really weird. Yeah, it definitely has some kind of crazy hallucinogenic effect on it. Hard to say what, but. Oh. Alright, I gotta wake up. It's starting to get sleepy. So let's look at our graph. This is our graph, and I hope you guys care because it's real important to me. Of 25 PLO for the month. So since 7, beginning of whatever month it is right now. September? Beginning of September. So we were down like 140, but now we're only down 110, so that's good. Feels pretty good. I feel like in a lot of this area I was playing really bad, so maybe I should just not look at that graph and care about it. But just to show, I'm running like way under EV. That should only be minus 50. Well, nice when people just randomly stack off against your top set of aces with only a gutter. Or did he have a double gutter? I don't know, man. Let me check that again. Maybe he must have had double gutter. There's no way that he just had only a gutter. God, I hope this guy keeps getting chips and doesn't leave. I mean, from other people. Does seem to be winning every pot. Thing is, like, a lot of other people aren't even really noticing that, like, someone's playing like a fucking psycho. They're just, like, pressing buttons and doing their thing. Oh, yeah, you're right. So he could get a deuce or a six. So with the double gutter, he just wasn't going away. Since, I don't have any deuces or sixes in my hand, he's in somewhat decent shape. Good job, bro. Oh, what an interesting flop. We have a pair and a terrible low draw, so let's see if we can just steal it by doing that. Okay. I don't know what happened to this table. Everyone just fucking insta left. This just always happens. So stupid. Okay, at least a full stack set. Sat me. So maybe we can play some heads up or something like that. That'd be nice. Oh, I've been playing for about 30 minutes. I'll try to make this like an hour or so. I think that's a good period. Or that I hit a point where I run out of things to say. Oh, it's gonna be hard to check the forms though when I'm playing this guy heads up. So sorry, Koro. I know no one cares about the poker content, but you'll care eventually. When I get it up to 20,000 or close to 20,000, close to the challenge, you'll care. This is a demonstration of how a complete genius can turn $200 into 20,000. Not a lot of geniuses can do that. You have to be like a super genius. God, I could really use 20,000 bucks right now. Let's do this, motherfucker. Give me some money. I haven't run good for a while. I've been running like shit. I guess there's some points earlier in the month where I was playing like fucked up or like barely trying to win or something like that, which is no good. But right now I got the HUD running. I'm paying full attention to each hand. I'm yakking and yakking about shit, so making it probably entertaining for you guys, but don't care. That's how I'm doing it. So we flop nothing. He limps his big blind, so he probably won't have ace king like almost ever. So, you know, like what the heck? I might as well attack him since there's like no draws on board. People are gonna be consistently stabbing and c-betting, so sometimes you're gonna want to 3-bet them. And spots where you want to 3-bet are usually gonna be spots where so like not dynamic boards, so like really undynamic boards like that one, where there's not a lot of draws, not a lot of turns that change the nuts. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. We're getting some poop hands right now. That's what happens when you two-table. You just get terrible hands for like forever. Just gotta deal with it. I don't know if this Obama shirt is good luck yet or what. Have we made money today? Let's see. Is Obama good luck? Man, this must include last night too, though. I wish I could just say like the last 2 hours. Like this, some of this was like 1 a.m. or like 3 a.m. last night or something. But apparently we're up $10. I guess I don't know. Oh shit, motherfuck. It's okay, buddy. I'm still here. We'll play fast now. A lot of my c-bet stabs are going to be spots where I have like 0 equity, and it's not super likely that he has something. So he's employing the limp fold, which is like a bizarre thing to really see heads up, but I kind of want to balance my limping and my raising range so that my limping range has some decent hands in it, because he might have developed some kind of idea about my limping range being weaker than my raising range, and I don't really want him to be correct in that idea, if you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying like I'm not saying like don't raise hands like that. It's more like raise some shitty hands every once in a while. Limp some decent hands every once in a while. Like here we go, like hands with pretty poor flop distribution equity. Like it's not a bad idea to limp really, because you're gonna end up playing like a 50 SPR pot. So when you hit, sometimes you win some in a big pot. I just hope he has 8-9 because I just want I just want the board to pair, give me a full house, and then smash him. Maybe he has tens. That'd be dope. That'd be dope, guys. What if he had tens? Man, I'm too lazy. I don't even know if I want to upload this to McDonald's. I mean to YouTube. But I guess I will. But it's such a pain. Like, it takes so long. It's like, come on, guys. I need something stronger than caffeine to make me stay awake. Like, taking like a million caffeine doesn't really have much of an effect compared to taking like moderate caffeine. That's what people don't realize. Gotta see about here. Like, once you've taken like 400 mgs of caffeine, like, and you're still fucking tired of shit, upping it to 1,000 mgs is not gonna necessarily make you all of a sudden wide awake. It's just gonna make you feel weird and then maybe have a heart attack. But I guess my girlfriend broke her phone. Why would you not get a case for your like? I don't have a case for my phone, but I have like an iPhone 6 and the screen's already kind of broken, so I don't really give a shit. But she has an iPhone 7 and she doesn't even have a case, and she's like freaking out because her screen shattered. Like, my God, this is gonna cost like $1 million. Just gotta go to the screen place, I guess. Get their $100 screen fixed. Phones are so stupid, man. Remember when they were just totally like completely cheap and just these little things that you like called people sometimes? Wasn't so bad, really. You could be funny more often. It's more funny to call someone up and say shit than it is to text. Try to be funny by text, you know. With text, you just fall into these patterns where you say the same phrases over and over again. If you look back over a conversation, it's like cringeworthy because you've said the same thing like so many times. To leave in like a half an hour anyways, so we can end this sometime soon, I guess. I'm feeling bedtime mode. Can't fight bedtime mode right now. Mainly because I woke up and like worked out a bunch and then went to work for a long time and then took Mamaki. Before work I took a Mamaki, so I'm sure that factored in. And then I just smoked a bowl or a bong, so it's kind of how it goes. Oh, we flopped a flush, bro. We flopped a flush. What? This guy generally doesn't want to like do anything. He wants to call me down his little call station, I think. Wait, if I had to be in Ann Arbor at 8:30, then I have to leave here at like 8:15. Alright, planning on leaving at 8:15, and we'll play up until 8:15, because I don't have shit better to do. I want to get going in the right direction. I want to get this roll going in the right direction, so we like final table this tournament got up to 600, which gives us an I can't get this chair to go down. Gives us an amount where we can feel pretty comfortable playing 25 PLO. But what was I gonna say? I really want to get it going in the right direction, because once you run it back down to like 300, 200, you must get to a spot where you're like, okay. So we're looking at like a 4 SPR. Really hard for him to have two pair on this flop, so set of nines is the main hand I'm worried about, or like a pair and a flush draw. So I'm just saying, look, buddy, you want to get it in for stacks? I'm willing to do it. It's annoying when they peel and then the flush comes or whatever. It like seems to happen a lot. Okay. I think I may have a bit of a timing tell on this guy. Pretty tough to not have a straight at this point, especially since my only blocking card is a 7. So, I mean, it just looks like he has a straight to the queen, and betting would be like a very bad idea. Okay, he has two pair. Okay. Well, I think he does fold that. So, not to roll that in bet, because I was certainly considering betting. Feeling zonked out right now. Are you zonked out right now? No, what did she say? She was like, you look zonked out right now. I was like just doing some kind of like chore. I was like, yeah, I didn't sleep. I only slept a couple hours last night. Should have been like, I'm tripping balls right now. We have no manager right now. Like, the manager got fired. The manager under them got fired. Uh, So the way they do it is bartenders usually get promoted to managers. So it's basically just someone who I'm used to being a bartender is a manager now, and it was never a relationship where like they were my boss before, or there was like an extra level, like or like I respected them a lot or something. Or I'm not saying I dislike this person. I don't have like boss type respect for them. So it's like pretty relaxing to go to work and not worry about anyone bitching me out about anything. Not that that really happened anyways, but it's more like now I have to worry about someone who constantly like has their eye on you or whatever, trying to see if you're doing a good job. But yeah, it's easy to get fired, I guess, when you're a restaurant manager. Watch out, Benza. Sometimes they just start firing people left and right. Oh, I thought I had trips for a second. It's pretty whack. That was cray. I don't know why I did that. Sometimes I just go into this like gray mode where I'm just like, just click 3-bet for no reason with a bad hand, not even on the button. Hopefully I just hit a miracle ball here, but I mean at least this guy opens wide, so I'm not super likely to get 4-bet. As I say that, he'll probably just 4-bet me. But yeah, once again, my hand is really bad, Actually, it's probably like 50th percentile or something like that. It's not good, but there's some ways there's some ways to get it in, like, well, let's see. So the SPR3, then the SPR3 we're gonna want to have like 42 point something percent. And I think we have that, especially including fold equity, so just gonna go hard. We're just gonna say, bros, we're not folding. Let's fucking go. He's got top two. What kind of bullshit is that? See, I mean, this is PLO, guys. Sometimes you won't be in good shape and you'll win. And that'll be a decent part of your winnings. So, don't judge me. Don't judge what I just did. It actually made perfect sense. If I can consider full equity, I only need 42 point something percent, I believe, against this guy over here, the guy on the right, with his SPR, and then the SPR against this guy was like close to 1. So I only need about 33% equity against him, which I easily had. And getting it in against the other guy isn't even a disaster, really, unless he just has the mate straight. But I'm blocking the mate straight, so how could he have it? I have the blockers. Roll around in this chair, I always forget. Not create a disaster by doing it, probably, but oh man, that weed was too strong. Sometimes I want to quit smoking weed. Like, I really like smoking weed, and sometimes life feels so like mundane without it. But like, at times it just makes me feel weird, like paranoid, or, like not wanting to go outside or something like that. I usually don't smoke until late night nowadays, though. So I think that's the best time to smoke. But at times I think it interferes with your dreaming process, your sleeping process, and can make it so you don't get good sleep. Oh wow, what a flop. I think you'll notice that I'm betting bigger than like would be considered standard. But since I'm at the very low stake, rake is really high, and I just want to play as big a pots overall as possible. So if I lose a little EV by doing that, actually I don't think I do. Okay. Really want to bet small here, I think. Just as a balanced type bet. When I'm bluffing, I'm going to bet small, and when I have it, I'm going to bet small too, which obviously might. It's a less of an exploitable based play, but in that spot, I think it makes sense. I have a dream that Obama was president in 2008 through 2012. Wait, no, wait. From 2008 until 2016, he was president? What's going on? How long was Obama president for? I don't know. All I know, he's the greatest. Praise Obama. Got this shirt for $8. What a fucking steal. In my size and everything. But then I realize in certain situations, if I wear it, people might not understand that I'm being like a little bit ironic or something, and then they'll just think that I'm a complete tool bag. How do you have that hand? You couldn't possibly have worse equity, basically. Good job, sir. Things are going well so far. Things are going very well. Go back to the graph because that's what I like to do. Oh, look, we're up. Our green line crossed the gold line, so we're up at 30. It's like that's since last night, obviously, but we're up a bunch today. We're up like $1 zillion. Maybe I just need something to drink or eat. I feel like complete shit. Somehow I don't have shit in my fridge. I don't even have any water in my Brita. Got an empty Brita. I ain't got shit, man. Oh, and then I found these mini carrots, but I'm worried that they're too old. I'm terrified of eating something that's past its expiration date. So you guys want me to talk about like forums or something, or maybe I'll talk about something else. I don't know if I want to try these carrots. I'm scared of them. Oh, it's a fine carrot. It's a totally fine carrot. Oh wait, well I don't want to look at private messages. What the fuck am I doing? All right, just ignore that part. I think I put some hot takes in here. I was just waiting for Ryder to like set me straight. Like whenever I make these posts, I'm just like, all right, time for Ryder Man to come and make me look like a complete moron. And it's fun for me, which is why I do it. But sometimes he agrees with me, and I'm like, wish he would just disagree. More fun that way. I just got a flash of anger as I was driving downtown because I saw all these young, hot sorority girls, and I was like, these bitches! Had like an Elliot Rodgers reaction to them. It's okay. I love all people. I'm sure a lot of them are actually like secretly really good people. I mean, it's easy to bag on people for all dressing the same and stuff, which is something that you'll see at colleges, like everyone wearing the same goddamn outfit. But come on, guys, they're just trying to fit in. They don't want to stand out, and that's okay. Just want to be like everyone else. Remember when it used to be like North Face jackets? Like everyone had the same fucking North Face jacket, even the same color. Everyone had the gray North Face jacket with like the black on it or whatever, and they would pay like $100. Well, I don't remember how much they cost. I never had one. Basically, it was a complete piece of shit that was probably made for like extremely cheaply, and just because it became such a fad, probably made like $1 zillion. That North Face guy. I guess Patagonia is kind of similar. Like a lot of people think wearing Patagonia makes them seem cool, so I wouldn't be surprised if Patagonia is actually shittily made and just overpriced. Trying to think if I own any Patagonia. I have one Patagonia thing, but it's like it's a shirt that's only for hiking. That's like a breathable T-shirt, so hardly counts really. I don't have like the Patagonia fleece that like every like faggot has or whatever. Anyone who's offended by my use of faggot, that's okay. I understand your concern, but I just can't help it. Sometimes I can't think of a better word to describe something because of my limited vocabulary, so I'm like, faggot! But I don't mean it. I like gay people. I love gay people. Gay people call each other faggots. Like, I've got nothing against gay people. Why can't I call people faggots? You know? What's the difference? People called me a faggot. I've been called a faggot before. Didn't hurt my feelings. What? I was good somehow? That was crazy. I wish I didn't have to leave so soon, because I really like playing deep, but it's just not going to happen, I don't think. At least we made some money. I'll try to make these like an hour long, because who the fuck wants to watch for more than an hour? And also I want a 4 table, so I'm not going to make videos while I 4 table. Seriously, this game is so easy. What can you even really learn from watching me play? And I am a winning player, but I feel like there's not exactly a lot of secrets being passed around here. Pretty much comes down to having the right pre-flop strategy. Like a lot of people will see these really trashy double suited hands and never fold. So yeah, there's certain categories of hands that people overrate. That's what I'd say, or like end up in spots where they have the second best draw all the time because they're always playing like gappy low rundowns and shit. They just can't figure out why they're not winning. Like, oh, I flopped a straight and I lost. It's like, well, the other guy flopped a wrap, where every card that he could hit makes a better straight. I wonder why that happened. Maybe it's because you played a shitty low gappy rundown. Like people think 2, 3, 4, 5 is a playable hand. No, that's not a playable hand. It's a fucking terrible hand. 2, 3, 4, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6. Fold that shit, man. I mean, open the button. Maybe open the cutoff. If it's double suited, open the cutoff. But those hands are complete shit. The flush, when you make a flush, you're going to end up in situations with the second best flush where you lose big pots all the time. If you make a straight, you're going to end up with a low end of a straight where you end up having to pay off and you lose big pots all the time. So if you think about eliminating some of these hands from your pre-flop range, then you won't have these problems at all. And it just becomes so easy when you just play strong starting hands. You know what I mean? Like this double suited aces, queen jack. And obviously sometimes you completely miss, but it's pretty easy to play hands like this for the most part. Now I'll probably get a really tricky spot because I said that. But. Just raise. So SPR2 against this guy, we flop top pair and 2 backdoor flush draws. Not going to be a spot we could ever do anything other than just smash it in. I'm okay with it. A lot of times they'll have a draw, which is what he has, and we win. This is a fun little session. We're winning money. Winning money's having funs. Is TL, I would like to say, until he lost one buy-in and quit poker. Do you guys want to talk about Vegas Nick? I haven't talked about Vegas Nick for a while. Maybe that's because there's not shit to say, because he's just a little bitch. Oh yeah, it's funny that he's starting to enjoy showering with other men. When I go to the gym, actually, I don't shower with other men. They have like private showers that are super nice. They're like amazing. And they allow me to go into Wim Hof mode, so they get really cold. So I'll just do like the ultimate cold shower for like 10 minutes straight and just stay there until I start to get a headache. You know what I mean? Then you know your veins have really been like, or your arteries have really, whatever it does, like does some shit to the arteries in your neck and stuff, and then it gives you euphoria. I don't know what it is. You guys know what I'm talking about. Some of you guys, but the showers at the gym can do that, whereas the shower at my house doesn't get cold enough. It's just a cuck shower. But then by the lockers, you have to change your clothes. You gotta pull out your dick in front of some other people. And you know what? I kind of like it. I kind of like it at this point. I kind of like shit. What the fuck is he talking about? I kind of like getting naked in front of like other guys. Don't worry, I'm not gay. I just kind of like getting naked in front of other guys. You know, does that make me gay? No, I just like to get naked in front of other guys. It's kind of funny, like so yeah. There's a lot of black guys that use the gym. So like a lot of times it'll just be me and a couple black guys, and I'm just like I don't look at people at all when they're naked. Like it's not like I'm like trying to check out what size their dick is or something like creepy as fuck like that. But I just feel kind of funny because like it'll be like me and then two like big bull black guys, and I know that like they're probably not really looking either. As a thing, it's like no one's interested in looking at other people's dicks. It's just not how it goes. But like these guys probably just have like monster dogs while I'm just over here changing with a regular size, little regular size dick. I'm above average just for whatever what it's worth. I'm above the American male, white male average. Sometimes you get a little cold in the shower when you're Wim Hofing it, and then it makes your dick look really small. I'm gonna cut this part. This might be the best video I made yet. None of you will believe me. But no one will watch this. Maybe Cora will watch it. Let me just get to a hundo at this table. That'd be pretty dope. That'd be dope. Let me get to a hundo. Can't believe someone just donated this Barack Obama shirt to the thrift store. What a traitor. I wonder if he's a Trumper now. But certainly it gives me run good. Pretty close. Think I'm gonna be folding. Well, obviously, yeah, after that, but I'm thinking in terms of whether I open the hand or not. I mean, yeah, two tabling sucks. We played like over an hour, and I've still only played like just over 100 hands, which is just ugh. Really want to play 1,000 a day. Sometimes your brain just can't handle it. It just gets too tired. Some cocaine. I wonder if cocaine's really bad for you. It's got such a negative press, but seems like a lot of people did a lot of good stuff on cocaine. A lot of people made a lot of money on cocaine. Not selling it, just like taking it, then being a comedian or like a musician or something. I don't know. I'm just saying, maybe bring cocaine back. Maybe it's good. Do some tests on it. I've heard it makes your heart explode, which is enough for me to never ever try it. Whoa. Like, people have taken it and their hearts have fucking exploded. Why would you want to risk that? Never really taken hard drugs. Like, I've taken Oxy that I knew was Oxy. I mean, like, it's not going to just kill you because when you take one pill or something like that. But imagine getting some kind of like hard street drug. Like, basically, you could just die. You never know. Can't imagine. Can't imagine ever doing something like that. I mean, yeah, I bought weed off random guys. Pretty easy to tell if weed is like sprayed with some shit or it's gonna kill you or something like that. I don't think anyone's ever died from like contaminated weed or something. But if you get coke or something or like H, where the fuck do you know it's not gonna just kill you right on the spot? You gotta be nuts to try that shit. Or just not care. Did I close it? What happened? Oh, no. Like, seriously, Ed, I don't know if you think that I'm wrong or something, but when Chinese people immigrate here to go to college, they don't go back to China. The US is better than China in almost every way. And when people move here from China, they don't fucking go back to China. It's pretty much a fact. And highly skilled foreigner immigrants to our country is like a huge plus. Only an idiot, fuck-faced redneck would disagree with that. Like if all the rural whites who never got their GED, I think my mouse just died. My God, gotta throw a battery in this bitch. Like, how are we gonna? Who's gonna take the jobs where you need to be smart when 90% of our rural America is made out of like rednecks who never barely got their GED or they're in community college for like auto body or some shit. Where the fuck are my fucking batteries? Motherfucker. I can't use the finger thing, man. The finger thing is a nightmare. God, I can't believe my battery died already. I never remember to turn off the fucking mouse when I'm done with it. That's why this happens. Stupid cheap ass Kroger battery. Gotta go in a minute anyways. So I guess I'll keep this video. It's whatever. I make money, so you get to see how I'm a boss. Fuck are these batteries, man? What the fuck? Shit. I just dropped the mouse on the ground. This is like a $20 mouse here. Oh no, I have to raise this! I gotta find these batteries, man. I had some batteries. They're just gone. The only conclusion is that my girlfriend stole them. I mean, maybe the PS4 batteries will work for this mouse. That would be great. That would be brilliant. I was watching some British shit the other night, and they kept saying "brilliant" like so often. It just seems so ridiculous. Of a word to just use over and over again. I'm not saying that we're better at speaking English than the British, but I'd say we're more refined. They just talk in this bizarre Cockney slang or whatever. It just sounds stupid. Like, brilliant is a word that is used to describe a smart person, not just like every time something good happens. Brilliant! Brilliant! It just sounds stupid. Why do you think we don't say it here? Because it sounds fucking stupid. I do like can't be knackered though. Try to say can't be knackered. Like, oh, I can't be knackered. Sorry. Alright. I forgot. Totally forgot that PS4 controllers don't have batteries in them, so No, where I'm gonna find a battery. I know I have 3 more batteries. This is such a joke, man. Fuck are the batteries? The worst thing is, so I took a Mamaki today, and I took a ton of caffeine, and the Mamaki is still making me feel like I want to go to sleep. So I'm gonna go to sleep, and then I'm gonna wake up at 2 a.m. just like wired off the fucking caffeine. Weird way, it always hits me so late. Or it's probably more just like you've consumed so much caffeine that taking your body quite a while to get it out of your body. And as soon as the Mamaki leaves your body, the caffeine is just there, just making you super hyper at 3 a.m., which is not good. All you can do is just jerk off and hope that it makes you tired enough to go back to bed. Man, this sucks. I can't be knackered to find my battery for this mouse. Girlfriend, hit it. God. You know, like, if you're gonna put some shit somewhere, you should, like, tell someone. How am I supposed to know where to fucking look? Miss living alone, where it's like, yeah, maybe I lived in a huge pile of shit, but at least I knew where everything was all the time. Where did you put batteries? I don't know. We flopped the nuts. We're gonna try and check raise. Hopefully, a flush draw leads bets out, and then we're able to raise. So that doesn't happen, and then a really bad card comes. So let's stop trying to fucking check raise, everyone. Just bet our hand for value, because no one ever fucking bets in these games. Bad idea to check raise. Don't listen to me. Probably wouldn't have mattered either way, but like a lot of times it's like, oh well, these carrots probably make it hard to understand what I'm saying. A lot of times you'll be like, oh, like, well, I want to check here to make sure that I preserve the bluffs that or that he keeps the bluffs in his range. But the thing is, some people just never bluff. So like the idea of like, oh, I want to keep bluffs in their range by slow playing is a very, very dangerous idea. Or not really, it just doesn't work. So slow playing against someone who never bluffs, pretty much never going to be the right play. Alright, I gotta go pretty soon. Oh man. Check. I can't believe this shit. Where are these AA batteries at? So dumb. I just wanna sleep forever and ever. I don't have to work tomorrow. I don't have to do anything. I have to study for history class. What do you do? For some reason, I'm not thrilled about it. So sometimes I just rather work just because I get to hang out with people instead of online internet losers like you guys. No, not really. I just like making money more than not making anything. What is this? Alright, did I go to sit out next big blind? You know what's weird is it put the bubbles in the right place today. Something magical happened and now the bubbles go in the right place. I don't have to rearrange bubbles all the time. Possibly one of the most stressful tasks there is known to humans. So. Maybe later on when I come back, I'll play that 33 PLO weight. I wish I could play it. Maybe I could play PLO alongside of it. Although dividing the brain into two games isn't always the best idea. And one tabling MTT is usually like a kill myself type thing. Maybe I'll wait till like 2.5 hours into it and then late reg. Seems like a good plan. Someone will just stick it in really bad and I'll get a good chance to double up and then be in business. All these slow motherfuckers. What was I about to do? I forgot. I don't even know. Hope these faggots don't think I'm leaving because I'm trying to like get this money off the table. I'd keep playing with you, but I gotta go. Gotta pick up the girlfriend. I don't know what our roll is at now. It's probably like 450, 450, something like that. 460. Nothing to call home about. Tell mom. We need to grind our asses off until we can just move up and up and up. Once we have a huge amount of hands in our database, we'll have a huge amount of money in our account. That's just the correlation. Just gotta play your A game all the time, and just don't make excuses for being tired like I do all the time and stuff like that. Just keep grinding it out. I don't know who I'm talking to. Probably none of you guys. I'm gonna stop this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Can't make it close. I don't know what's going on. Stop recording.